Hello guys, today I'm going to show you how to build a floor-integrated super smelter. It can do anything a normal furnace can, but 4 times quicker, and looks pretty cool built into the floor of your house. Now, I'm aware this isn't the most efficient or cost-effective super smelter, but I'm fairly new to redstone, and I'm open to improvement ideas in the comments. Be aware I'm going to build this above ground for the sake of the tutorial, but if you're following along and want this built into your floor, simply dig a 5x7x6 hole into the ground. Although I would recommend digging a wider hole to have some workspace. Okay, now to start. These are the materials you're going to need. First, place any conductive block of your choosing and place a redstone torch on the side of it. Then place 2 repeaters going into each other just next to the block. Then wrap redstone dust around from the block to the end of the repeaters. If you have done this right, the redstone will start flashing. Don't worry, this is by design. We can place a switch here to stop the flashing for now. Next, place a block here and build some temporary blocks next to it. Then place 5 droppers on top of the block we just placed. Make sure they're facing upwards. We can now destroy the temporary blocks. Next, place 3 blocks here and repeat the same setup by placing 5 droppers on the opposite side. Your build should now look like this. Now place 2 hoppers here, making sure each hopper feeds into a dropper. Then place a double chest on top of each hopper, like this. Now to place these chests, make sure to crouch while placing them. Your build should now look like this. Now place 4 hoppers feeding into the chests, 2 for each double chest, then place 4 furnaces on top of the hoppers. Okay, we're making good progress. Okay, next place 2 blocks here, then place another 4 hoppers into the back of the furnaces, again making sure they're pointing towards the furnaces. Now place 2 droppers on top of the blocks we just placed. Make sure they're facing you, then place 2 double chests on top of the hoppers so the droppers feed into them. Again, make sure to crouch while placing the chests. Okay, we're nearly done with the main part of the build. Now place 4 droppers feeding into the top of the furnaces. Next, build some temporary blocks and place 2 double chests on top of the hoppers. Once you've done that, destroy the temporary blocks. Now build some temporary blocks around the very top droppers and place 2 blocks in between them, like this. Then place 2 droppers facing into the chests and destroy those 2 temporary blocks. Next, place 2 hoppers connected to the back of the droppers. Destroy the remaining temporary blocks at the top. Then place 2 more hoppers feeding into the back of these droppers, followed by 2 additional hoppers on top. Now place 2 double chests on top of the 4 hoppers, like this, and then place 2 side chests here. Finally, place 2 blocks here and here. Well done. We've completed the main part of the build. Now it's time to move on to the redstone. First, build 4 blocks so they form a staircase here. Then place 1 block at the back of the stairs, build another one on top of it, and create some stairs up the side of the build. You know you've done it correctly if it's level with the top. Next, destroy these temporary blocks. Now place 3 blocks here, like this. Then place 2 slab blocks here. It's very important that these are slab blocks. Okay, your build should now look like this. Now repeat the same staircase on this side. Again, destroy the temporary blocks once you're finished. Next, place repeaters here and here. Then destroy this block and connect the redstone to the repeater. Now, place 4 pieces of redstone on these stairs. Then continue placing redstone all the way up the staircase. If you can hear the droppers clicking, that's a good sign. Next, place 3 pieces of redstone here, then continue placing redstone up these stairs. Place a block here with a lever on top, then place your final piece of redstone here. We can now destroy this lever. You should now hear the droppers clicking continuously. Flip the top lever to stop them running, and that's it. You now have a super smelter built into your floor. Now I'll show you how to use it. The middle chest is where you put anything you want to smelt or cook. I'll use pork as an example. Place your item into the chest. It won't move until you pull the lever. The next chest is where you put your fuel. I'll use charcoal as an example. You'll see it immediately start dropping into the droppers. When you're ready, pull the lever. You should hear all the droppers start firing, and all 4 furnaces should light up. The 2 side chests are where your smelted or cooked items will appear. The items are split evenly between the 2 chests, although you could use barrels instead if you prefer. You can see the cooked items starting to arrive. To stop the machine, simply pull the lever again. Don't worry if the redstone keeps flashing after you've stopped it. That's completely normal. Thanks so much for watching my tutorial. This is my first original redstone design, and I hope to make and share many more in the future. Bye.